door chime, taps time, warm lit in the air. TV above the soda rack mouths the news with no sound. I slap a laundry card on the reader. Timestamp 802. If the block's a courtroom, these machines are my witnesses. Spin, rinse, fold, let the day get told. Receipts in the pocket, heat in the hole. If the block start barking, I mind this chrome. Chrome on the washer, proof I'm home. Spin, rinse, fold, keep the cycle clean. While the street writes rumors, I wash off the scene. Miss Pearl drags quilts like battles from '83. Says the super's ducking heat. Hands me key. Malik sells dryer sheets, 2 for 1 hope. Learning arithmetic in a cloud of soap. Cause the owner counts quarters like rosary beads. Don't jam 12, it got temper and needs. Stacks floats in, grin wide as a scratch off. Ghost loads, kids skim 3 tickets, scratch costs. I point at the dome cam like a small round moon. Alibi lives here, I won't be gone soon. He laughs, shakes lint from a brand new coat. Brand new trouble stitched into his throat.
Couple argues light, then low rent math pain. Her eyes on a toddler tapping window rain. I hand the kid quarters, you captain today. Tiny hands buy a piece in a spinning display. Old head Lewis reads odds off the Yankees crawl. Says the block took bets on who's bound to fall. Spin, rinse, fold, let the day get told. Receipts in the pocket, heat in the hole. If the block start barking, I'm on this chrome. Chrome on the washer, proof I'm home. Spin, rinse, fold, keep the cycle clean. While the street writes rumors, I wash off the scene.
Bodega alarm bleeds through brick like tea. 2 streets over where the glass ain't free. Stacks vanishes, sirens rehearse. Gus kills the TV, mutters a curse. I feed machine 6, punch 10, 14 on the card. 2 swipes, alibi stitch, sturdy and hard. Detective Morales scrolls with a coffee lit grin. Anybody see a Buick and 2 thin chins? He scans my basket, notes the posted clock. Funny thing about time, it likes to talk. I nod at the reader, last transaction 1014. Point at the dome cam, blinking evergreen. Gus prints the log like a sermon that fits. Paper curls warm, he been washing, no tricks. Miss Pearl whispers, that boy Stacks ain't right. I bag our linens, keep my mouth light. Morea's pockets names, the room exhales. Soul who's float over roads like rails. Malik acts soft, being good ever paid. Not fast I say, but it holds your day. Spin, rinse, fold, my story's on tape. Card says present so the lies can't shake. If the street sells thunder, I buy clear skies. Dry your door glass gives truth to my eyes. Spin, rinse, fold, roads hums proof. We keep our names steady under this roof. Stacks text slide 3 skull emojis, but the drum of the washer already knows me. Couple returns, calmer than before. Toddler asleep by the folding door. I spot a wallet near the coin machine feet. Return it unopened, watch mercy repeat. Owner nods, comes bleach for Miss Park. Little lights flick on in the morning that's dark. Sirens fade in the bus hiss and stew. Morales radios caught them too. TV comes back, soap opera tears. We choose loads over headlines, years over cheers. I press a shirt flat like a promise kept. Read the card log twice, then finally step. So ooh, say forgive. Road says plan, crunchy rim shots tick like a second hand. I'm still from the block, just counting slow. Let paperwork talk where pride won't go. Spin, rinse, fold, let the day get told. Receipts in the pocket, heat in the hole. If the block start barking, I mind this chrome. Chrome on the washer, proof I'm home. Spin, rinse, fold, keep the cycle clean. When the city writes rumors, I wash the scene. Door chime, sunlight, sidewalk steam. I leave with a basket and something redeemed. If strength is a ledger, I paid in time with quarters and a clean alibi. Mitrudeken. Mitrudeken.
tomorrow with the nickel and dime. Vines of wires, teeth of glass. Move like shade and let the danger pass. 96 cold, radiator hits like a snake in a vent. Final notice on the oven where government sent. 2 money orders folded flat in my coat. Groceries on layaway, mine's throat tight with hope. Pharmacy open 3 blocks across a rival grid, where the murals judge and the sidewalks rigged. I pack a prayer with the Metro token. Stamp 812 at the booth, alibi spoken. Miss Alvarez nods, keep that slip. Proof is armor when the pavement flips.
Stoop hyenas laugh loud with 2 clean shoes. Van parked idle like a rumor with blues. Bodega bell chimes, I buy a minute of calm. Clerk taps once on plexi, old head alarm. Power lines droop like vines over prey. Pigeon wings scatter like pages of gray. I smell the setup, detergent and nerves. Smile too wide on a face that curves. Ask for changing dimes, count slow. Let the trap get bored of the show. Concrete jungle,
keep roots deep, eyes high, read the cracks for tracks. Let the foolish fly. We don't hunt glory, we hunt time. Vibe back tomorrow with the nickel and dime. Vines of wires, teeth of glass. Move like shade and let the danger pass. I slip the alley where milk crates stack. Fire escape him, metal ribs in my back. Laundry steam blooms like tropical heat. Dryer spin gospel, I goes through the beat. Old lady drops quarters, I fetch a soap. Bless you, baby, I pocket that hope. Cut through a churchyard, footprints hush. Bench whispers, breathe, I don't rush. In the jungle, fast feet feed cats. I pace like a parable that never cracks. Door squeaks guilty, scanner sings. Clerk bags medicine, brown bag wings. I keep my cap low, show ID straight. No extra words, let receipts narrate. Back on the sidewalk, footsteps twin. Shadow 2 beats late, trying to win. Newsstand stall, time's a post. Both, I say, become a ghost. Bus hisses up, I board ride past. Hop off early, double back fast.
from across the street, I spot the set. Van door slide, where the delegates wet. Same hyenas, laugh on cue too loud. Welcome Matt, ready for an absent crowd. I'm up the block, tucked under a camera's eye. Lens keeps time while they scheme goes dry. Text ohm 10 from a borrowed line. Code for safe, new route all fine. In this jungle, never trust a corner that suddenly shines. Count exits twice, memorize lines. Keep a witness within the frame, and let proof say your name.
On the way home, Miss Pearl's heat is dead. I dropped 2 cans and a loaf of bread. Kid from 4B needs gloves for recess. I trade a mind, strength is a reflex. Rel says spin back, make noise, claim ground. I say we keep ground when the month stays sound.
Concrete jungle ain't tamed by roar.
It's fed by hours with a lock on the door.
Concrete jungle, keep roots deep, eyes high, read the cracks for tracks. Let the foolish fly. We don't hunt glory, we hunt time. Fly back tomorrow with the nickel and dime. Vines of wires, teeth of glass. Move like shade and let the danger pass.
Kitchen light warms like a smaller sun. Ma shakes the meds, storm undone. Little bro breathes even, book on chest. Fridge hums, victory soft, no chest thump flex. I fold the receipt with the token stamp. Tape it inside of a pocketed map. Write down tells Van 2, still mirror by chips. Plexi tap single, dryers with slips. Next trip I move with the same clean codes. Strong in the shadows, small on the roads.
Concrete jungle, keep roots deep, eyes high, read the cracks for tracks. Let the foolish fly. We don't hunt glory, we hunt time. Fly back tomorrow with the nickel and dime. Vines of wires, teeth of glass. Move like shade and let the danger pass. Street light steadies, payphone sleeps. If grit is a ledger, we balance and keeps. This jungle respects the ones who know. Quiet steps, long roads. like it's sick of directions. Payphone breath fogs, quarters taste like questions. Beeper blinks for one lun. Short code for move small pharmacy across the line. Got Mars meds.
Keep your head low, eyes wide, hands clean, feet light. Read every window like it's reading you right. If the corner feels staged and the silence feel loud, change pace, change route, disappear in the crowd. We ain't chasing glory where the map draws knives. We count exits twice, then buy back lives.
Own block of sleep heaters, hiss thin. Orange slip tape in the oven again. Other pharmacy closed, the open one's theirs. 3 bus stops deeper, where enemies stare. I tuck my scarf, laced Tim's tight. Slide a metro token like a prayer to the night. Miss Alvarez nods through the booth glass glare. Keep your receipt, kid, cameras care. Alibi stamped at 809. I pocket that proof like a lifeline. Step out on Lennox, air takes 10. Crown Vic idol with a toothpick grin. 2 on the stoop, too quiet to be bored. No spades, no laughs, no half-told lore. Bodega bell chimes. I go inside, ask for water to buy some time. Convex mirror above the chip shows 2. 1 by the lottery, 1 near the brew. Clerk taps once on the plexi pane. Old head code for watch that lane. I exit slow, left turn fake. Right down the alley where the milk crates bake. Fire escape him, rungs hum low. I climb like prayer through radiator snow. Cut through a laundromat warm as soup. Dry door spin like lookout loops. Hand $1 for change, I don't need. Blend with the hum till the shadows bleed. Keep your head low, eyes wide, hands clean, feet light. Read every window like it's reading you right. If the corner feels staged and the silence feel loud, change pace, change route, disappear in the crowd. We ain't chasing glory where the map draws knives. We count exits twice, then buy back lives. Past the church with the flicker bowl cross. Walkman low, static for gloss. Pharmacy door squeaks like a guilty hinge. Clerk scan scripts with the barcode cringe. I keep my cap down, show ID neat. No extra chat, let ink compete. Brown bag folded, med sit calm. Receipt like armor in a paper psalm. Back on the sidewalk, footstep echo. 2 beats behind like a late shadow. I stop at a newsstand, pick up a Times. Pretend to debate while the minute buys. Bus pulls up, front door jam. I slip rear side where the rush is crammed. Ride 1 stop past where I should be. Hop off early, make loss look free. Double back quiet, cut through a lot. Motion sensors blink, I don't get caught. I peek the deli. I would've used, see Van Doors slide where the glass gets bruised. Same 2 Stoop statues now suddenly laugh. Wrong time jokes with a hook in the draft. I text home 10 from a borrowed phone. Code for safe solo, route unknown. If they plan to welcome, it met the air. No guest to honor, just empty chairs. Don't flex routes, let witnesses speak. Keep cash folded like a closed mouth leak. 5-second pause at every blind. If pride shouts go, let proof rewind. Meet under cameras, not under hype. Let lenses hold what mouths might type. Home block hums like a lighter in gloves. Ma takes meds, the tension dissolves. Little sis sleeps with the book on her chest. Radiator ticks like you did your best. I count my breaths, then count receipts. Thank Miss Alvarez for timestamp peace. Write down tells in a pocket notebook. Van 2, still laughter on hook. Plexi tap single, mirror by chips. Laundromat safe, dry your lips. Keep your head low, eyes wide, hands clean, feet light. Read every window like it's reading you right. If the corner feels staged and the silence feel loud, change pace, change route, disappear in the crowd. We ain't chasing glory where the map draws knives. We count exits twice, then buy back lives. Street lamp blinks, then it holds its glow. I fold new maps where the old ones go. If survival's a choir, I'm singing off stage. Quiet voice, long page.
crack like old scars. Meter blinks red. Rain writes Morse on the windshield. Street said feds. Beeper buzzing 911 from rails. Payphone roll. Slide to 140 with quick score. Keep low. Yellow cab kneels curbside. Driver says where to. His accent is city without a map. Voice steady like glue. Yeah. Cab light humming, roads in the dash like calm, boom-bap, snare in my ribs, fingers on psalms. He said detour ain't fear, detour is proof. Pick the lane that brings you home with your roof. Check a cab wisdom, rolling past the wars. One right turn can rewrite all the chores. Yeah, unforgive by the deli. I say thin, driver eyes, mirrors first. Then taps in, wipers clap time. The city keeps count, steam from manholes like stress that mounts. He peeks my pager glow, nods like he knows. Emergency, brother, I say money not woes. He grins, money brings both. Choose which bill, I drive ghost nightly. Some pay, some kill. We hit Lennox, Crown Vic napping with teeth. Two silhouettes laughing with nothing beneath. Driver mutters, plain clothes, look at the laces. Too clean for rain, too still for spaces. He flicks the blinker left, not the way I name. Road work, he lies kindly, I'm not mad, I'm shamed. Radio whispers roads, warm round truth. Feels like a couch you can ball from you. Used to run numbers, he says eyes on rain. Nephew thought shortcuts, erase old pain. He wore fast coats, the wind wore him back. Now I carry strangers past the same trap. I watch my breath fog up a small square. Inside that window I look like my fear. Beeper jitters again, 911 like a dare. Cab smells like coffee and second chance air. Cab light humming, roads in the dash like calm, boom-bap, snare in my ribs, fingers on psalms. He said detour ain't fear, detour is proof. Pick the lane that brings you home with your roof. Check a cab wisdom, rolling past the wars. One right turn can rewrite all the chores. Yo, he coasts by a church where umbrellas bloom. Points at a stoop with a milk crate tomb. See those statues laughing too loud, that's bait with a punchline. Cop wide crowd, we stop at a light. My conscience knocks, I count exits like lockers with locks. He asks, you got people who believe your return? My little sis, I say bills that burn. We pull to a bodega, phone on a chain. He kills the meter, gives me room for my brain. Call your storm, he says see if it passes. Calls reveal weather, text wear masks. I dial rail collect, he spits you late. I hear new voices, too eager, too fake. Who else there? He dodges, just bring feet. I hang up slow, that silence feels heat. I could drop you or shift your line, but tell me which bill you willing to sign. He slides an old flyer, Pier 11 night shift. You look like Lyft, not a quicksand gift. Foreman tip, salted cash, honest ache. Sleep by dawn, pay what shortcuts take. Roads, chords bloom, rain starts to thin. A tiny sunrise inside my chin. Cab light humming, roads in the dash like calm, boom-bap, snare in my ribs, fingers on psalms. He said detour ain't fear, detour is proof. Pick the lane that brings you home with your roof. Check a cab wisdom, rolling past the wars. One right turn can rewrite all the chores. Yeah, we glide past the deli from a safer block. Van door slides like a mouth for a clock. Two shapes, crane necks, laughter on cue. The punchline misses, the joke ain't you. Driver taps wheel, your angels are boring. They prefer paperwork to early morning. I taste that line, it's bitter than clean, like coffee saved from a burnt machine. Take me to Pier 11, I say throat firm. He nods like a teacher, passing a turn. We cross on the tracks, city exhales. I put pride down, pick up rails. He says tell your ma you chose this smile. Tell your sis new shoes are in the style. I count what I got, bus fare and grit. Enough to show up, enough to commit. Brother, he says the map don't care, but your meter does. Keep receipts in the air, fear ain't a stop sign, it's a sign to think. Drink water, not hype, when you close to the brink. Pier lights blink like careful applause. Foreman shouts names with union laws. I hand the flyer, he circles tonight. Boots at 9, we stack till light. Driver thumbs the meter, back to zero. Every man needs a small honest hero. I slide him the last of my rainy bills. He waves it off, pay me in skills. He pulls away slow, puddles clap hands. I lace up purpose, step into demands. Beeper still blinking, but I let it ignore. Some calls are doors, some are floors.
We climb the service ladder past the third floor side. Paint flakes like old winners, railing cold as a lie. Candles in the bodega, bag clack like teeth. Bic in my pocket, your name underneath. City hum low, sirens way down Lennox. Night got a bruise where the tower throws hex.
Rooftop vigil and holds the names we can't. Wax tears run while the block says chant. If the stars won't answer, the street will listen. We light what we lost so the truth keeps glistening. Rooftop vigil, no quiet, just breathe. We talk to the flame till it nods at your death.
They wrote incident small, we spelled Deshaun big. Barbershop closed early, bodega plate Sade. Your mom held the photo like it might restart you. Kept rubbing the corner where the light had a say. You weren't a myth, just a kid with a laugh that bounced off mailboxes like rubber band math. Sneaker scuffs on the court said work not wish. Left hand layups, a summer you miss. I remember your knock, too quick, one late. The code that made my door forget gates. You raid my fridge for the last cheap cake. Call it a tax on the risks we take.
Tuesday went sideways by the deli's blue shine. Dice cup side bets, brand new line. A van idle, still with courthouse eyes. Two laughs, two polished, rehearsed replies. You said one roll, then home, and I saw your jaw. The stubborn angle where the hotheads draw. I said we out, you said one, then two. Wind shifted cold like it already knew. Window glass screen before anybody ran. Sirens 8 seconds, asphalt held hands. News said nothing that your mother didn't say. That quiet after thunder can be louder than the day. Rooftop vigil when holds the names we can't. Wax tears run while the block says chant. If the stars won't answer, the street will listen. We light what we lost so the truth keeps glistening. Rooftop vigil, no quiet, just breathe. We talk to the flame till it nods at your death.
Now I'm here with a box of votives, matches and stories, two friends, no motives. Kayla from 2B brings flowers and foil. Says you helped her carry laundry when the elevator spoiled. Rail leaves a chain on the ledge like a tie. Says he saved me once, let him save me twice. We light the first wick, then shield with palms. City wind tests if our truth stays calm. I read your old text next month, legit. Night shift at Pier 8, you'd almost quit. Kept the folded fly like a small green door. Said let me stack hours, not county law. I tell a flame everything I refuse to voice. How the easy route bills you double for choice. How the corner remembers what the court forgets. How the quiet ones pay off the loud ones' debts. I promise your mother I'll walk her home late. Sit through the mail like a witness to fate. Drop groceries on Wednesdays, cash in sleeves. Teach little Naya math where the subway breathes. Rel says spin on the ones who lined them. I say court don't refund what pride did. We trade smoke for plans and aim for dawn. Buy back inches with the days we pawn. Flame bends left and levels like truth. Wax pool small, city roof on roof. Someone prays in Spanish, 2 buildings down. Their hallelujah floats like a borrowed crown. We pass the lighter like a pen in a booth. Every click a verse, every spark a proof. I list your credits where the ledger was cruel. You fixed Park's lamp with a butter knife tool. Carried Pearl's groceries in the rain last spring. Split your last slice when my phone wouldn't ring. Not saint, not devil, just stubborn and real. Trying to buy minutes that the fast boys steal. Your sneakers on the wire became a shrine. Kids point up like they can read time. I don't romanticize what took you from breath, but I hold the soft facts that outlive death. Rooftop vigil wind holds the names we can't. Wax tears run while the block says chant. If the stars won't answer, the street will listen. We light what we lost so the truth keeps glistening. Rooftop vigil, no quiet, just breathe. We talk to the flame till it nods at your death. Candle squat low, city starts to pale. News vans pack lies in the morning scale. We leave the cup safe from the reckless gust. Let the sunrise sign what we said in trust. On the stairs, I text your mom I'm near. Then circle a number for a job next year. Put your flyer in my wallet beside the rent. Carry that door like it opens a vent. At street level, glass takes a breath. Bus breaks, sing one more small death. We step in the day with a borrowed calm. Your name in our pockets like a working psalm. Gate rolls up on the bodega's face. Coffee steam right stay in a fragile trace. If strength is a ledger, we added your light. Rooftop witness, carry through night.
4-track, hissing like a radiator prayer. Rewind with a pencil, loop held together by air. Kitchen towel over the mic, oven light on stun. Rent note on the fridge, watching every run. If hunger is a metronome, I click on pain. SP drums coughing dust like a second-hand train. Dust on the tape, hiss over hard. We record through the winter till the deck falls apart. If the corner sells thunder, I price it in naps. We grind, we climb till the tape finally snaps. Dust on the tape, no myth, just scars. I polish the floor with these borrowed bars. If the mix eats dreams, I feed it my maps. We grind, we climb till the tape finally snaps. Night shift dock, pallets, breathe frost, steel toe rhythm, honest 8 cars. Clock out, jog home, cheap coffee like black glass. Write 16 on the transfer pass. My sleep on the couch, TV hum thin. Sis doing homework to my demo again. I stack shoebox coins, Miguel stocks my tapes. Bodega shelf, next to gum and grapes. Promoter text, 20 slot, big AA&Rs. I answer receipts, 20 buys ours. We stage a show with crates and rope. Church basement reverb, fluorescent hope. Kayla runs sound, rail guards the door. I sell 10 copies by the mop closet floor. Label kid says advance if you shave your truth. We own your masters, we'll buy you youth. I circle the contract, the words that bite. Work for hire, perpetual, all rights. No, I'd rather press 3 at a time by hand. Barcode and pen, signature land. Stacks, waves, velvet, skip the grind, take risk. I show them rent stubs, the arithmetic. Meanwhile, the deck's got a cough that grows. I clean the heads with a cotton swab rose. Pop soul, max sales, overdub, near death. Still catching our verses like a last good breath. Dust on the tape, hiss over hard. We record through the winter till the deck falls apart. If the corner sells thunder, I price it in naps. We grind, we climb till the tape finally snaps. Dust on the tape, no myth, just scars. I polish the floor with these borrowed bars. If the mix eats dreams, I feed it my maps. We grind, we climb till the tape finally snaps. Community center stage, folding chairs tight. Might smell like bleach, but the room feels right. Mom row 3, sis in a merch tee. Miss Pearl with the pie like a VIP. I hit play word, then the gasp and chrome. The deck chews the chorus like a dog with a bone. Tape pops once, spills brown ribbon grief. Crowd goes silent, heartbeat brief. Rail looks left, Kayla kills the noise. I lift my chin and trust these boys. Acapella, I say, room leans near. I wrap the hook clean till the dust turns clear. Clef fine tempo, feet stomp floor. We turn a breakdown to a new front door. I throw verse 2 like a rope across doubt. They pull with me till the words climb out. By the time the ribbon hangs like a flag, the room already knows what we never had to brag. We pass the hat 1s, 5s, coin applause. Pay the janitor first, honor the cause. Buy a used deck off a guy named Lee. Comes with a story and a warranty. I booked the pier again. Stack more hours, trade my sleep for independent powers. Mail out orders with a thank you note. Own your name, every stamp we wrote. Promoter who fronted now calls me bro. I quote our rate, he answers whoa. No cosign needed, just clocks and proof. We buy back nights to keep our roof. Keep witness names, keep files double. If a shortcut smiles, it invoices trouble. Polish your craft where the floors still creak. Let cameras remember what pride won't speak. Months later, real stage, real board hum. Monitor whispers like a future come. I keep the snap tape
tied to my keys, reminder that hunger can sing without machines. When stacks roll by with the borrowed glow, I hold up the ribbon and let them know we ain't here cause the gear stays smooth. We're here cause we broke and kept the groove. Mom signs the case, sis counts the sales, church bell echoes through our scaled up tails. I tell the crowd, if your deck gives out, you're the drive, let the lungs do cloud. Dust on the tape, hiss over hard when we gird through the winter till the deck falls apart. If the corner sells thunder, I brace it in naps. We grind, we climb till the tape finally snaps. Dust on the tape, no myth, just scars. We turn that break into self-made stars. If the mix eats dreams, we feed it our maps. We grind, we climb, and when it snaps, we rap. 4-track sleeps, fridge hums true. Street lights steady like a long thank you. If grit is a ledger, we paid in claps. Dust on the tape, gold in the gaps.
Like a warning I can't unlearn. Payphone cord twisted, truth takes turns. People blinks 45, Linux 910. If the block's a test, I'm grading the pin.
Enemies wear smiles that fit like keys. Laugh at your jokes while counting your fees. If the air feel wide and the corner feel stage, change the route, Lord the tells, disengage. I don't chase beef, I price the trap. Proof over pride, then write it to rap. 97 winner, projects cough heat. Hallway murals of promises beat. Nate Page pull up, quick talk, no fair. He once split lunch, now his tone ain't clear. Last week Stacks asked who you run with. Small talk heavy like cuffs in a trunk lift. Dice game pop with 3 brand new faces. Clean laces, eyes doing courthouse cases. Mall white, the table said move with sense. Little sis trace clouds on the carnage slip. I check the mirror, pocket of prayer. Map out alleys with witness to spare. Enemies wear smiles that fit like keys. Laugh at your jokes while counting your fees. If the air feel wide and the corner feel stage, change the route, log the tails, disengage. I don't chase beef, I price the trap. Proof over pride, then write it the rap. Corner deli spotless like a brand new sin. Van on idle where the shadow begin. Nate waves loose, hands still in his coat. Laugh floats light like a counterfeit note. Clerk taps once on the plexi block code. Convex mirror shows 2 in load. I buy a water, ask for change in dimes. Count slow seconds, let silence climb. Nate text caps, hurry, no breath. Translation, sprint toward debt. My stomach does math, the mouth won't say. I pivot out back where the crates make way.
Fire escape him, sneakers learn hush. Rooftop cold, steering thoughts from rush. From above, eye clock, van door slide. 2 coats split, both watch inside. This ain't love, it's ledger and bait. Somebody selling my month to the state. I circle the block to the token booth glow. Miss Alvarez knows how the cameras grow. Slip her a note, been here since 9. She nods, stamps minutes on the timeline. Nate text skulls, I text the bench. Watch the plan, drowning in its own trench. Enemies wear smiles that fit like keys. Laugh at your jokes while counting your fees. If the air feel wide and the corner feel stage, change the route, log the tails, disengage. I don't chase beef, I price the trap. Proof over pride, then write it to rap. Barbershop rumor 2 days later. Crown Vic scoop, Nate Stacks translator. No name said, just jackets described. Same fresh stitching that snitch the vibe. Rail says slide back, make noise, score. I say court, don't refund the war. I change my lanes, meet under lights. Keep witnesses close and messages slight. Pay Mars bill with a graveyard shift. Buy sis cleats so the winter can lift. I lose a few contacts, gain a few breaths. Some ties cut clean, keep hearts from debts.
If a handshake shakes, let go early. If the
sheet rocks, receipts, cash and names, cameras, fallback streets. Talk through the window, not through pride. Let the lens take notes while I stand to the side. Enemies want chaos, they bait the sprint. I walk the long math till the trap goes limp. When I do speak, it's rent in fact. Never the flex that invites a pack. I lay small wins like knots that hold. Slow money, quiet, stubborn and old. Enemies wear smiles that fit like keys. Laugh at your jokes while counting your fees. If the air feel wide and the corner feel stage, change the route, lock the tails, disengage. I don't chase beef, I price the trap. Proof over pride, then write it to rap. They phone sleep, street light go steady. I fold new routes while the night stays petty. If survival's a ledger, I balance it low. Proof over ego, and I get to go. Paint chips like snow, radiator hisses, mail slot, go stomp, echo slow, envelope smells like bleach and pencil lead. State crest stamp, wear a handshake bled. I sit 2 steps down from Miss Park's door, needs a desk, keys on my belt, like a promise I ain't broke yet. Letters from iron sleep, read on brick and dust. You write from the yard, I answer and trust. If the world got teeth, we feed it our proof. Stamps on the corner, prayers in the roof. Bar lines, ink lines, same fight, new pen. I hold your name clean on these steps again. Bro, they count us 4 times. Chow line thin, commissary rhyme and tastes like don't give in. Tell more I'm good, don't let her near court. Send flicks of the block, not the things we fought. If the block start betting on thunder and smoke, be the quiet one holding the rope. I own what I did, no cut rate lies. Let the calendar fix what a hot head buys. I pause, roach darts under number 3. Pipe knocks time like it's schooling me. Across the hall, Miss Pearl drag sheets slow. Any word, baby, I nod, he say grow. Night they took you, the sirens ate brick. You said watch Kayla, right move slick. Dice on 40th went left, pride went right. You waved me off from a window of light. Now your letter folds like a map. I keep directions to breathe when the corners creep. Don't let my name be a coupon for pity you wrote. If loyalty ain't smart, then loyalty's broke. Letters from iron sleep, read on brick and dust. You write from the yard, I answer and trust. If the world got teeth, we feed it our proof. Stamps on the corner, prayers in the roof. Bar lines, ink lines, same fight, new pen. I hold your name clean on these steps again. Tier TV loud on Thursdays, fights over Knicks. Law library quiet where the mind does tricks. Send books on trays, not tales of guns. I need work when the cold month's done. Tell Rico, stop saying my flag on deck. If they borrow my shadow, they pay it in sweat. Tell Kayla that math beats beef long run. Teach Lil Naya how afternoons when I underline. Stop wearing your name for credit. Text the barber, tell him I said it. Walk past stacks, he smirks, what's good? I keep pace, proof over neighborhood. I jot on my knee, stairwell lamp low. Mars ankles better, the rent got slow. I'm nights on the pier, pallets and frost. Honest steak cheap, fake shine too costly. I slid your mall groceries, kept it discreet. Kayla past science, she cooking that heat. I tuck in the 20, I bled from a shift. Money order thin like a bridge that lifts. Seal it with steam from a borrowed tea. Stamped like a prayer, you still with me. Kids thumb hoops on a milk crate rim. Downstairs stew, smells like a hymn. Stairwell knows more than the block will say. It's the visiting room when checks delay. Court date moved, public pretends to know. Keep my daughter out that window glow. If a dude use my nickname to lean, tell him I'm saving it fresh, not mean. I read your line about working light, that's parole on a soul. Do right, I pocket the letter like a small metal key. Walk past the deli where wolves wait free. Clerk taps watch that lane. Your letters taught me how to name a game. Letters from iron sleep, read on brick and dust. You write from the yard, I answer and trust. If the world got teeth, we feed it our proof. Stamps on the corner, prayers in the roof. Ball lines, ink lines, same fight, new pen. I hold your name clean on these steps again. Somebody said he owe me outside room 5. I said he owed calendar, not your drive. They wanted your ghost to co-sign noise. I handed him quiet, adult choice poise. Later your kite, thanks for the past. Let patience swing, not a careless brass. I fold that ball like a pocket law. Carry it stacked with the things I saw. Judge gave 3 with good time, cold math spit. You wrote, don't let this make you a myth. So I double my routes, cut deep from the plan. Saturdays visiting when I can. Kayla's grad date, Sharpie on the fridge. Your Mars laugh back like a working hinge. On these steps I vow, a letter each week. A job, a book, a receipt we keep. Letters from iron sleep, read on brick and dust. You write from the yard, I answer and trust. If the world got teeth, we feed it our proof. Stamps on the corner, prayers in the roof. Bar lines, ink lines, same fight, new pen. I hold your name clean on these steps again. Mail slot yawns, night closes slow. I stack your pages where the warm drafts go. If strength is a ledger, we pay in ink. Brownstone stairwell, edge of the brink.
Says call, oven wears an orange thread like a badge on the wall. Landlord,
Bring a cosigner, bring a box. Promoter, pay for a slot, we'll open the locks.
I got a coffee can stash, a mom who prays, a rhyme book, steel toe boots and stubborn days. No cosigner, I sign my grind. If a shortcut talk, seeding your name with time. No favors with strings, no velvet trap. Proof over hype, then write it to rap. No cosigner, own debt, own crown. Keys in my palm when the noise dies down.
Stack said I'll vouch, just stand in this flip. We'll split a package, flip, rent quick. Label kid, advance on the table, just wave. We round your edges, you'll ride that wave. Landlord phone, ring uncle's credit to bounce. I stared at the calendar like a judge counts. Library copy of a contract, fine print teeth. Perpetuity, recoup, art underneath. Promoter text caps, 20 as a slot. I answer receipts, that's groceries, not
Night shift peer, ballots in the frostbit hem. Knuckles learn math that won't cheat or trim. Stack tips and envelopes, money orders neat. Ink says present, silence says eat. Press 10 tapes on a thrift store deck. Handwrite track list, barcode and pen. Miguel at the bodega stocks them near gum. Says bring back the tab when the storms get numb. Saturday rec room show we built from crates. Gus lent chords, we charge small rates. Rel ran the door, Kayla ran sound. We paid the drummer, still clear rent and pound. No cosigner, I sign my grind. If a shortcut talk, seeding your name with time. No favors with strings, no velvet trap. Proof over hype, then write it to rap. No cosigner, own debt, own crown. Keys in my palm when the noise dies down.
A&R office, plants leather lies. Image tweak will magnify. He slid a stack, I slid it back. Pulled out copies with circles black. Work for hire, all masters hours. He laughed at hunger like it ain't ours. Kid, take the bag, I said I'll take hours. They last longer than borrowed powers. Miss Green at the library stamped my plan. Short license, keep rights, own your span.
Housing court morning 34, one gray light, Lego laid, angel translates the fight. We show money orders, pay stubs, straight judge says cure. Landlord waits, 30-day clock, I fed it with shifts. Dock to dawn, then crates and lifts. End of the month, no uncle, no loaner. I slid my name under glass to the owner. Check the stack, breathe through his teeth. Tossed me the keys, I signed underneath. If a favor sounds fast, read the bill, it high. Keep witness names, let cameras ride. Shoebox, ledger beats, handshake law. If pride wants applause, make it mop the floor. Stacks drove past, still broke my guy. I lifted rent receipts like a clear blue sky. Promoter blacklisted a half-lit scene. We toured 6 blocks, kept it clean. Church basement, rooftop dust. Parks at noon with the boombox rust. Mom row 3 at the community stage. Sis selling shirts, size small to rage. We left with enough to stock the fridge and the master files on the thrift safe disc. No cosigner, I sign my grind. If a shortcut talk, seeding your name with time. No favors with strings, no velvet trap. Proof overhyped, then write it to rap. No cosigner, on debt, on crown. Keys in my palm when the noise dies down. No cosigner, no cosigner. Bodega bell rings, Miguel Prince paid. Miss Pearl buys 2 tapes for her maid. I fixed the wobble on our kitchen chair. Proof ain't loud, but it fills the air. Phone buzzes, opportunity, same old bait. I turn the page, let patience wait. Royalties quiet, a lease in your name. A master you own, a bill you tame. I kiss the keys, clock in again. Freedom spelled out in the government pen. No cosigner, we chose to climb. Wrote our receipts and still told time. If shortcuts grim, we price that smile. Own what we build and we keep each mile. Straight light steady, bridge hums true. If grit is a ledger, I signed it too. Own name only, and the month pulls through.
Yeah. Stoop summer, Stoop grown. 2 crates stacked, tape deck, pause edits. Rhyme book crack, bodega cat naps. Dice kiss curbs, we fold our tomorrows into 12-bar verbs. If crowns cost velvet, then we wore receipts. Shoelace skepters and hand-me-down beats. Milk crate thrones, we self-crowned, self-paid. From hallway echoes to lights on the stage. No gatekeeper gospel, just proof in the page. We built our castle in the spill of the gauge. Milk crate thrones, spine straight, head high. If royalty is effort, then we never ran dry. First crowd, 3 friends, 1 broke fan. Speaking with a buzz like a soda can. Rel beatboxes, Kayla counts time. I learned breath control on the clothesline. Miss Pearl yells, keep it down and smiles. Says Project Princess, behaving the owls. We pass a hat, quarters in pride. Buy 2 slices, split bus rides. Promoter cards promise A&R inside. Back print screens pay to be qualified. Basement flyer, 20 at the door. Industry tonight, sticky floor. We rap our life like a notarized deed. Promoter disappears with the opportunity fee. Walk home bitter, then better than that. Kayla says we'll invoice our own path. So we chalked the date on the bodega wall. Borrowed a hall, made the phone calls. Gus from the laundry lint extension cords. Church down the block gave folding boards. We framed the stage with crates and tape. Turned exit signs into halos of faith. Rail ran door, Kayla book slots. I cuffed the sound with a thrift store box. 10 acts later and the room felt real. Merch table, jelly jars, small bill squeal. I rapped about steam heat, housing court. How we buy more time than the month can afford. Old heads nodded like say that kid. Crates became pews for the gospel we did. Milk crate thrones, we self-crowned, self-paid. From hallway echo to lights on the stage. No gatekeeper gospel, just proof in the page. We built our castle in the spill of the gauge. Milk crate thrones, spine straight, head high. If royalty is effort, then we never ran dry. We stamped our flyers with library ink. Stamped our hours so the doubt would shrink. Shoebox ledger, tabs and names. IOUs traded for future flames. Miguel the clerk kept copies on file. Alibi kid when they test your style. When Stacks asked, who crowned you king? We lifted receipts, not rented rings. Royal ain't satin, royal is kept. Royal is rent when the crowd is slept. Community center with a real sound man. Monitors whisper like they understand. I see mom in row 3, hands at rest. Sis in new cleats, jersey pressed. Lights go black, rose chords bloom. Snare snap slices the dust in the room. I spill our winners across that mic. Chessboard hallways, forklift nights. No chain needed, my neck wore work. Crowd sang hooks that we wrote from hurt. Rail counted bills with his thumb and grin. Kayla locked doors when the last rolled in. Crown yourself daily, let effort fit. Keep witness numbers, keep contracts lit. If a door taxes pride, find new doors. Build with your people, become your tours. We lost the venue, noise complaint rain. Found a rec room, started again. Mic cable died, I rapped off beat. Room clap time, with a stomp of feet. Miss Pearl sold pies at the back like stock. Kayla did math on the clipboard clock. We paid the drummer, the janitor too. Left with enough for a month and stew. Stacks drove by with a velvet plan. Skip the grind, come quick, be grand. I said royalty is owning the master. He said royalty is moving it faster. I said mine is the paperwork after. We toured 6 blocks like they were states. Parks at noon, libraries at 8. Bodega rooftops, church basements warm. Storm windows singing our reform. Kids on scooters played siren ad-libs. Old men whistled the bass line's ribs. I watched our crate built, stage looked small. Then watched it glow like a moon in the hall. 1 year later, we headline home. Project courtyard, dusk lit dawn. Milk crates stacked for the elders' view. Extension cords like a crown that grew. I thank the block for the loan of its ears. Poured out a bar for the friends not here. When the crowd yelled more, I pointed to them. Every clap in this place is a part of the stem. Mom wiped tears with a folded bill. Sis sold shirts with a hustler's will. Royalty ain't velvet or marble phones. It's feeding your own from milk crate thrones. Gated plaque shut on a bodega night. We stack the crates by a street lamp light. It's written as a ledger. We sign with bones from crates to stages. Long live these thrones. Long live these thrones. Live these thrones. Long live these thrones. Live these thrones.
Bell ding, baseline stroll, scanner chirp. Thermal paper curls like smoke from the cheap. Date stamps, price stamps, names and code. If the block got a Bible, it's taped by the code. Ring tear, fold, print that truth. The corner store ledger, raise kids in proof. Chip glass, halo, camera, eye steady. Recips write history before mouths ready. Ring tear, stash, shoebox, vault, add up mercy. Subtract our faults. Don Miguel flips the gate. Insincere, neon hum. Cafe con leche. Loose roll, butter bun. Miss Rosa first wife. EBT, milk, rice, bread. And a candle for mom. She nods at the dead. Receipt says 812, but it reads keep going. Ink warms fingers. The radiator's blowing. Wall of Polaroids. First days, broke days, wins. Every smile stapled where a tab begins.
Lil' Kayla buys notebooks, pencils, 2 packs. You on layaway, she'll bring it right back. Ledger remembers, paid in a week. Don Miguel circles are hard on the cheek. Rail copper rap says job at the pier. Receipt tucked tight, alibi last year. Outside, dice knock prayer in the chalk inside the drawer. Counts reasons to walk.
Stack slider bill, edges too clean. UV pen blink, paper ain't what it seemed, not today. says the glass with a thud. Register taps, no sale like a judge. Receipt prints blank, but the moment ain't cheap. Camera writes captions, the streets can't delete.
Ring tear, full print that truth. The corner store ledger, raise kids in proof. Chip glass halo, camera eye steady. Receipts write history before mouths ready.
Ring tear,
Stash, shoebox vault.
add up mercy.
Subtract our faults.
Power dips ground, generator coughs light. Handwritten slips, keep the line upright. Baby formula, batteries, soup can twin. Pay Friday says Miguel, bring hope not sin. Receipt says IOU, but the street reads trust. Ink on the palm that refused to rust. Blue lights, smear on the bulletproof pane. Rumor runs laps, comes back same. Clerk hits the panic, bell rings long. Register don't sing for the night gone wrong. Next day roll, plexi repair, my bleach. Some wars end quiet, where the receipts breach.
A year right small, Kayla Scrubs badge clip. Bouquet for graduation, congrats on a slip. Rel's money order, commissary line. Thermal paper prayer, that folds like spine. Miss Rosa buys cake for a niece turned 10. Adds a candle for a name they won't say again. Baseline pace like a father on nights. Register dings, chop debt in the bites. Math of mercy, subtotal grace. Tax included for a hard luck place. I bought bleach when the hallway went wild. Bought stamps from the system, tried my style. Keep the receipts, Miguel says low. Truth got numbers, let the camera know. When stack stage traps by the deli's glare. My timestamp proved I was folding air. Shoebox in my closet, February to May. Every curl of paper, a safer way.
Ring tear, full print that truth. The corner store ledger, raise kids in proof. Chip glass halo, camera eye steady. Receipts write history before mouths ready. Ring tear, stash, shoebox vault. Add up mercy, subtract our faults.
Old head Lewis buys numbers and tea. Whispers a parlay that ain't for me. Miss Park needs phone calls to talk to her son. The slip says 20, her eyes say done. Teen grabs flowers that look like a truce. Receipt flutter soft, evidence of use.
Gate rattles down like a worn out hymn. Miguel audits light in the fluorescent dim. Drawer counts beats, floor count shoes. Thermal snow drifts near yesterday's news. He hands me bread ends for the pigeons at dawn. Bring back the tab when your storm is gone. Ring tear, fold, print that truth. The corner store ledger, raise kids in proof. Chip glass halo, camera eye steady. Receipts write history before mouths ready. Ring tear, stash, shoebox vault. Add up mercy, subtract our faults.
Wholesale ding, baseline fades into steam. I walk out holding groceries and a theme. If print is a ledger, we pay line by line. Corner store gospel, staple of time. Staple of time.
Bus break scream on 25th like metal prayers. Payphone fogs, people blinks numbers like theirs. Radiator cough, oven wears an orange glare. If strength had a face, it'd look like repair. Stand firm, keep cold. Rebar spine in the tenement frame. Whole line, count proof, let receipts outrun the pain. When shortcuts grin with a counterfeit shine, we live the day slow and make the long grind mine. 9-6 winter, salt eats laces, bills eat days. Ma's hands raw from the cleaner's gray. Little sis wheezing, spacer near done. Final notice, humming like a low drum. Block says hurry, but I pace my breath. Strength ain't loud, it just outweighs death. A full pride small, packed out tight. Tell the month I'm here, we fight right. Stack slide up with a Buick, purr one run. Backdoor lick, quick cash, we gone by one. I picture cuffs, cold as the church's floor. Parole officer eyes, I met before. Warehouse graveyard, call back 8:25. Not a parade, but it keeps us alive. He laughed, that's crumbs, I nod. Crumbs baked bread. Strength is a budget that plans ahead. Stand firm, keep cold. Rebar spine in a tenement frame. Hold line, count proof, let receipts outrun the pain. When shortcuts grin with a counterfeit shine, we lift the day slow and make the long grind mine. Loading dock steam, forklifts hum, pallets like sermons, fingers go numb. Supervisor grunts, keep aisles clean. I learn reverse and fluorescent green. Break room, TV shows, blue light storms. dice game footage, same old forms. I clock back in, turn boxes to rent. Strength ain't a shout, it's a shoulder spent.
Walk home late, Lennox eyes test fine. Crown Vic idle like a drawn thin line. Two questions tossed like baited bread. I answer in proof, wage stub instead. If pride wants smoke, I price that cost. One hot reply and a winner lost. I keep my chin tucked, circle in size. Strength is choosing which water deny. Blackout hits, stairwell becomes a mouth. Neighbors on landings pointing south. Miss Pearl needs meds, I map new routes. Run candles and soup like armored truth. Extension cords snake through doors like veins. Kids draw suns over window panes. Rail wants movement, says the darkest cover. I say we shelter, then check on mothers.
Stand firm, keep cold, rebar spine in a tenement frame. Hold line, count proof, let receipts, I run the pain. When shortcuts grin with a counterfeit shine, we lift the day slow and make the long grind mine.
Brony 4-1, judge voice tired. Landlord counsel with a quiet fire. Lego laid angel translates the clause. We sign for time, stip buys pause. I pawn pops radio, buy back lights. Paying hours, not in fights. Strength ain't luck, it's a dated stamp. A paid in full on a kitchen lamp. Weak stack meat like milk crate thrones. I swap bad routes for camera zones. Meet where Miss Alvarez guards the booth. Let tapes record my alibi truth. Rico says, bro, you change your tone. I say, nah, I learned which stones. We still from the block, still know the code. Strength is a backpack packed for the load. Keep witness names, keep bus time stored. 5-second pause at each blind door. Talk less, work more. Fold cash flat if ego gets loud. Let math talk back. Payday lines smell like bleach and prayer. I fold the month so the weight feels fair. Groceries land, Mars laugh returns. Sis stomps boots where the sidewalk burns. Stacks drives past with a shoulda grin. I lift the receipt like a violin. Not rich, not safe, just stubborn and paid. Strength is a habit that doesn't fade. Stand firm, keep cool, rebar spine in a tenement frame. Hold line, count proof, let receipts, I run the pain. When shortcuts grin with a counterfeit shine, we lift the day slow and make the long grind mine. Street light steadies, fridge hums true. If grit is a ledger, we balance a few. I tuck new routes where old scars live.